Listen.
If you do not understand white supremacy, what it is, and how it works, everything else that you understand will only confuse you. Now, sometimes people say, well, you mean everything that I understand will confuse me if I don't understand racism? Yes, because racism is the dominant political and religious motivating force among the people of the planet in all 9 areas of activity: economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war. That covers just about everything that any person, minute by minute, might be doing or engaged in any time of day or night, anywhere on the planet. How many black people on the planet go around thinking about the system of white supremacy as the dominant thing in their entire existence, as the thing that controls every move they make? Very few black people, very few non-white people. If you say something like that, they look at you blankly. For the most part, they don't dispute what you're saying, but they don't even realize what you're saying. I mean, white supremacy, what are you talking about? In fact, that's been the reaction of many people of color when I have mentioned the term white supremacy. They'll say, oh, you're talking about those fellows that ride around and throw bricks through windows and wear swastikas and whatnot, and always shouting the N-word. Yeah, I know about them. I mean, yeah, they're bad people, but what has that got to do with what I do every day? But see, what the dark-skinned people of the world don't understand, it has everything to do with what you do every minute of every day, wherever you are. But see, we don't realize it. When you're born in prison, you're not aware of the prison. You're not even aware of it. Somebody says that you're in prison, you say, what are you talking about? I'm free. I go where I please. Yeah, you go where you please in the prison yard, which is the entire planet, according to somebody else's dictates. You migrate when the white supremacists make it unsuitable for you to stay where you are. But you think that this is some type of phenomenon that has nothing to do with racism. When if you're a person of color, it has everything to do with racism.
Yes, sir.
Your crop failures and everything has everything to do with racism. If the water dries up in the river, it has everything to do with racism. If you're looking for a job, it has everything to do with racism. If you can't go to a school and learn how to do things that will help you to sustain yourself and prosper, it has everything to do with racism. Everything, not some things, everything. It's all being controlled by that. But when you don't understand white supremacy, like I put in the front of the basic textbook, if you don't understand white supremacy, what it is and how it works, everything else that you understand will confuse you. That's a guarantee. That's not optional. You're going to be confused about everything in your entire existence in every area of activity. And as is economics, you're going to be confused about everything in economics. Education, you're going to be confused about everything in education. Entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion. You're going to be confused about everything in religion. If you don't understand racism, you're going to be confused about everything dealing with sex if you don't understand white supremacy. Everything about sex is going to be absolutely confusing. And, of course, war, and what war is about, which is any type of conflict and whatnot, but the major war, the only one worthy of the name war, is the system of white supremacy itself and everything that takes in, which is everything. But if you're not going to understand any of the conflicts going on the planet, I don't care what it's about, if you don't understand white supremacy. That's just now, that statement that I just made, or those series of statements, are either true or false. Now, some people have said they've seen some cartoons of my work on the internet that have been presented, and that it pretty well embellishes what I have been trying to say in my textbooks. And to the extent that it does that, well, that has been, from what I understand, some people reported to me, a plus. Because they didn't understand what I had written very well, but when they saw those cartoons that just repeated what I was saying and attaching my name to it, and came right out of the book, the material did, they say that they better understood it. And I can understand that because people are kind of visual, particularly in the year 2021 now, more visual than ever.